There's just 10 days left to enter to win the latest giveaway. You could win a Ford Mustang GT. All you have to do is go on speedphenom.com. You'll find multiple ways to get entered. If you see something you like, pick up your favorite gear, and then you automatically get entered into the giveaway. It's super simple, and right now for this promotional ending, we have a really cool mystery multiplier. You could get 300 times, 500 times, 1,000 times entries, or more per dollar spent on speedphenom.com. Check it out on the website, speedphenom.com. Hurry up, because this is your last opportunity to get entered to win the giveaway. What are you waiting for? Click on the top of the screen right now or down below in the description. Well, we're back. We're back inside the office. Now, many people have been asking me, where is the ZR1, right? We talked for a past year and a half that we had a way to get it, and the opportunity's there, but I've really kind of taken a few steps back. With the ZR1X coming out, it's really surprising me. I'm like many of you, we are enthusiasts of all these cars coming out. I think these cars are getting so fast, and the next one is always around the corner. It's taking me back to the days of Carroll Shelby. Now, Shelby used to use this motto. Well, Shelby American, the company, used to use this motto when it comes to advertising. They'd say, the next car is always the best car. And it's surprisingly accurate. I think Carroll Shelby used to say this. From what I understand, that's why Shelby American used it. Like Carroll Shelby would say, the next car is the best car. And that's a great way to sell cars, isn't it? I've really learned, though, that it's surprisingly accurate. No, it's not accurate for certain bespoke models. Like an Aventador SVJ is going to be the best car for what it is probably forever, right? A screaming V12 that's absolutely wild. It's extremely fast on a racetrack. Yeah. How about the GT350? Yeah, that's the best there was for a flat plane crank Mustang. So certain things don't change. But when you look at the Corvettes right now, you have Stingray, E-Ray, Z06, ZR1, ZR1X, and whatever else is coming out. Well, from my experience, it's like, why get the first one when you get the next one? The next one is better than the previous one. It's that kind of stuff. So when looking at the ZR1, it's like, whoa, this is a $200,000 Corvette. Now there's going to be a $250,000 one that is 1,200 horsepower, something like that. Yeah, if you have all your eggs in this basket of the ZR1, you get the next one, it's better, you'd feel bad. And plus, when you buy a new car, it's extremely expensive, not only for paying all the new prices, but depending where you are, the fees or the punishments to get it registered are so high, especially in California. Do you want to pay $30,000 in fees to get a car registered in the state of California when it's $300,000, right? No, you don't. No one does, right? Now imagine you buy this car, it's now $30,000 or $28,000 more expensive than what's manufactured and sold as. Wow, the next one came out, okay, you could think, I'm going to get the next one after this. But then when the next one hits the dealerships, you're not only out the difference between Model 1 versus Model 2 that you're going to buy, but you're out all these fees that you had to pay to register it, to get it completely just ready to go to live with in California. So from my experience over the years, we've bought so many cars. I mean, so many cars. I think it's right around like 13 different performance cars we bought over the years. And imagine paying all those fees in those cars. It adds up so fast. I can't believe it either. And these are just fees, that are just being thrown away when buying a new car. So when you're constantly buying the next best thing, if you're losing money selling it, you get the next more expensive item, you're really going to find yourself in a weird position. So I'm making this video to make it more realistic to you guys. I don't know what everyone's financial situations are. Oh, I really like that color, by the way, on the ZR1. That's good. That's the ZR1X. But that looks really good. I like that. That's sick. Real quickly, if you guys need any paint protection film, ceramic coating, window tinting, or more services for your vehicle, especially if you just got it and you want to maybe make the paint look matte, we do matte wraps as well. Give us a call at 760-496-8607. We'd love to take care of you. This HQ of ours was started on the beach of Carlsbad, California to bring back to our viewers and locals in the community, ranging from Orange County all the way to San Diego. So if you guys need anything, come to the beach and we'll take care of you with your new car, used car, whatever you have. We'd love to help you out. So make sure to give us a call again at 760-496-8607 to get your quote today for these services. If I could get one, I would get this kind of package where it's not an anniversary package, but it's got like red on one side and then black with red stitching on the other. That is sick. I really love that shot of the ZR1X. But these are just companies, right? They're just making cars, they're selling them, they're advertising them. They're doing a great job with that for sure. Where is the battery, right? The battery is going to be right here. Whew, it's going to be crazy, this car. Back to my point, it's very expensive to get the ZR1 than the ZR1X. So in my opinion, the car to get now is the ZR1X, right? It's the next best thing. And look at all those battery systems right there. You got an electric drive unit right here. You have all-wheel drive. So then the electric motor is spinning these right here. And then you have the gas motor out back. And then what's really interesting actually is that how much of the weight is here, right? And so minimal. The e-motor up front is so small onto the ZR1X. Isn't that wild? I just think that altogether, with this new car coming out, this is the one to get. ZR1 is kind of like, it's old now. It's old news now. ZR1X is the one. The only thing about it is that they look exactly the same, right? That's the big negative, of course. Roswell green metallic, that could be cool on a ZR1X. The problem is you just can't get these cars right now until you figure the best way to do it. So anyways, guys, the point I'm trying to make here is that I really think that shifting focus on getting a ZR1X is more cool right now. Let me know your thoughts. Would you rather have a ZR1 or a ZR1X? This is the next best thing, right? Why not just focus on getting the next best thing? Plus, with an all-new interior, all these new gauges and electronics, especially on the left side, a left-hand screen inside the Corvette, it's like, whoa, dude, all the ambient lighting too. This is the one to get. This is the one to get versus the other one. Old interior versus new one. This is the one, right? So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm going to be documenting, contacting different dealerships across the country to really see how much money they're going to be asking for this vehicle. So I'm going to start doing that today, actually. And I will circle back and really report and make a grand, like maybe spreadsheet or list of all the dealers and seeing what they're charging. That might be a really cool thing to see. So stay tuned for that next. I'm very curious to see how hard it is to get this new car. And with the GTD we have coming in, that is going to be a really fast car on the track, but I'll document to see how they stack up together. Stay tuned for more with the GTD order, guys. In my opinion right now, I just think with the amount of money these cars are, it's sad that we live in an era now that all these new cars are hundreds of thousands of dollars, but everything is getting more and more expensive. You got to try so hard to get them, not only with finding the opportunity to buy them, but with the amount of money you got to make to really get these cars. Let me know, is it getting too hard from your point of view? I can totally understand it and see why here in California, especially like I was talking about, the fees are just, what's the word, exorbitant, whatever. There's so much money. And for regular people, even younger people like myself, it's really difficult because you don't have like that generational just buildup, or you've been working for 20, 30 years to get these cars. You're a young person. So it makes it even harder at times from what I find. Let me know your thoughts down below in your situation. Do you want to get one of these cars? And leave a comment down below what you think is the best way to do it, or your plan to get one of these new cars that are sought after but very expensive and not lose money, because these are products in the end of the day. You'll buy this car and you'll probably lose money, and these are just companies trying to sell services and products to you. So we're really like living up into it, of course, hyping it all up, but it's fun. We're all enthusiasts here, and we like seeing all these car companies compete against each other for our amusement, right? If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. It really does help me out, and subscribe for much more great content coming out your way. While you do that, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a new video coming out, and I'll see you in the next one.